It's time to plan for July, and this is my favorite series of videos where we do our steps towards bigger goal and make sure we put those steps and plans and actions into our monthly plan. Personally, I like to keep it as simplistic and as minimalistic as possible, but at the same time it has to motivate me, it has to inspire me, and also it has to have some actionable steps that I can work on. If you would like to get more videos like that, please subscribe to this channel and also support this video with a like. And let's go! First thing I do for July planning is I'm coming back to my vision board, and I would like to make sure that it is still up to date. Very recently I did my mid-year reset where I looked back at my goals and made sure that they are still up to date, so I would like to realign my vision board to my refreshed goals. And now when I'm looking at the vision board I created a few months ago, I realized that those things that I would like to remind myself about are still very valuable to me because they are very fundamental, and I would like to keep working on them and keeping them in mind. So there is actually nothing for me to change, so I leave it as it was. And really I can change it anytime later in the year when I feel that I would like to do it. The next thing I do is I look back at my previous month and try to remember all the good things that happened to me and good things that I did, and really the highlights of the month. It's very important to focus on good things and positive moments in our lives and actually proactively searching for them and trying to remember them, because naturally our brain picks and notices more of negative things, as this is the way for our brain to ensure that we are keeping alert, and if there is something dangerous happening around us, we can actually protect ourselves and keep alive. But now there are not so many dangerous things like wild nature or something else happening around us, and our brain is still focusing on those things. So it's very important, I think, to focus on good things because there are more good things happening around us, and it makes us happier day to day when we are actually noticing them. So my biggest highlight from June was that I actually had a chance to have a rest and I didn't focus on work for multiple weeks, and I actually relaxed and read a lot and just was in the moment enjoying my life. It actually was quite tricky because my brain is constantly searching for some ideas and I actually want to start actioning on them straight away, but I made sure that I created a system. So I created some notes where I put down all my ideas that are coming to me and don't action on them, but leave them to work on them a bit later. June was all about travel and holidays. It was the first time for us to visit Cyprus, and actually we shared wonderful moments with our friends on their traditional Cypriot wedding, which was really interesting experience and really good and wonderful moments. June was the month of experience for me, as it was the first time I tried to go underwater and do the scuba diving. It was a very unusual experience, and I actually didn't think I would ever do it because I just didn't think it would be very interesting to me. But I realized it's a very unusual experience and I would love to do it again. And I am very glad that I still managed to create one long video per week to post on YouTube, and I actually overcame my plan of creating one short video, so I created 2 short videos and posted them. Of course I had to plan beforehand for that and create more videos in advance so that they could be posted when I'm actually having some rest, but it was a really great experience and I realized I can do it when I need it. My learnings from June were that I actually do need to have some rest. Even though I love to create videos, I love to think about them, to plan them, to watch them, to get inspired. But at the same time I realized that I get more motivated and more inspired when I have some break and don't do them. Sometimes I had to force myself not to do this and just, as I mentioned, put some ideas on my list. But actually it was really worth waiting because now I am actually more inspired and more motivated. And things I would like to leave in June, I can't really find any, because in the beginning of the month I was very productive and motivated to work on the videos and to set up some systems. And during the second part of the month it was wonderful time of meeting our friends and family and spending good time with them and actually having rest and exploring new places. And the things I would like to take from June with me going forward is to keep experimenting, because until I try something I won't really understand and feel what I like and what I don't like. And now going forward to July, I would like to feel inspired and creative, and actually feeling it at the moment as well. And I do think that it happens because I had a chance to disconnect and refresh and reset. Now the big plans and things for July is that we have multiple family and friends events that we take part in, and they are very important for us. And I also would like to keep producing one long video per week and also one short video per month. And if I produce more, then that's fine, but I would like to focus on at least one. And next, going to habits, I usually try to implement one new habit and also keep track of one existing habit that I would like to keep doing. And this month, as previously, I'm really not sure about my timetable and schedule, and that's why I won't really implement a new habit, but I really would like to work on my existing habit or try to work a bit more on it, and it's about sleeping more than 7 hours per day, because I do feel the difference. And this is the habit I'm trying to track for multiple months already, and I do feel the difference, because when I'm thinking about a month, I'm remembering about this habit I would like to track, and it really motivates me to go to bed a bit earlier than I would normally do. And next, the focus of the month. And here I usually pick one goal, would it be a professional or personal, and try to implement some actionable things to reach that goal. Or sometimes I actually pick an experiment, and I experiment for a month on one thing and try to understand, would I want to work on it long term or maybe not, and so on. So for July, I would like to create one new video for my portfolio. And why do I want to do it is because recently I looked back at my portfolio and I realized that there are so many things that I learned over the last multiple months that I would like to showcase them in my portfolio. So the way that I do it is I break down my month into weekly intervals and I plan something actionable for every week. And you may notice that my monthly focus is quite simple, but it's actually very attainable, and I prefer to create a bit simpler goals, but to make sure that I complete them and I reach them. So at the moment I am in a situation when I don't know what's going on around me, and my day is really unpredictable, but I really know that this is a type of the goal that I can very likely reach, and reaching goals, completing something that you set up to complete, actually motivates us to work more. So during the first week I will do all the planning, preparation, inspiration and so on. During the second week I will shoot the video, and during the third week I will actually edit it and publish it onto my portfolio. And the very important plan for the last week of July is to have some rest, because the idea of the focus of the month is that we are experimenting and trying new things and working very focused on something, and we do need that break, that breath to reflect on what we have done, how did we feel about it, did we learn something, or maybe we would like to do something differently next time. So that's the last week of July. What I also like to do is to keep track of number of subscribers to this channel. Welcome guys, we are now 28 people. I hope you are enjoying those videos. I hope you are finding them interesting, and let me know, do you do monthly planning? Do you add some more fields to plan your month, or do you like it minimalistic as I do? And I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!